Today, we're breaking down the 21st Amendment, the only amendment in U.S. history that repealed another amendment. This amendment didn't just bring alcohol back. It acknowledged something deeper. When a constitutional policy fails, the Constitution can correct itself. The 21st Amendment is about repeal, federalism, and learning from real-world consequences. The 21st Amendment, ratified in 1933, repealed the 18th Amendment, officially ending prohibition. In simple terms, alcohol was legal again at the federal level. The nationwide ban on alcohol was removed. States regained authority over alcohol regulation. This was a direct reversal of a constitutional experiment that didn't work. By the early 1930s, prohibition had clearly failed. Instead of reducing crime and improving morality, it fueled organized crime, increased violence and corruption, overwhelmed law enforcement, undermined respect for the law. People didn't stop drinking. They just stopped obeying the law. Public trust collapsed, and enforcement became selective and unequal. The amendment did two important things. First, it ended federal prohibition. Second, it gave states the power to decide how alcohol would be regulated within their borders. That's why today, some states allow alcohol sales everywhere. Others restrict locations, hours, or types of alcohol. Local governments can impose additional limits. The Constitution shifted control downward, closer to the people. The 21st Amendment is also unique because it was ratified through state conventions, not state legislatures. This was intentional. Lawmakers didn't trust legislatures that had supported prohibition to reverse themselves. Instead, the decision was put closer to the voters, reinforcing democratic legitimacy. The 21st Amendment matters because it shows constitutional amendments can be repealed. Federal power has limits. States retain meaningful authority. Public consent matters. It also influences modern law in areas like state alcohol laws, interstate commerce disputes, federal versus state regulatory authority. This amendment is often cited in cases involving state power. The 21st Amendment teaches a powerful lesson. The Constitution is not about being right forever. It's about being correctable. When laws fail in practice, legitimacy depends on the ability to change course. That flexibility is a strength, not a weakness. The 21st Amendment ended prohibition, restored state authority, and proved that constitutional mistakes don't have to be permanent. It reminds us that democracy works best when law reflects reality, and when people are willing to learn from failure. In the next episode, we'll continue forward and examine the 22nd Amendment, which limits how long a president can stay in power. Because limits matter, especially at the top.